Stay right there. I need to talk to you. Just a minute. I could get a really good selfie for this afternoon. Okay, that's good. Hey there. My name is Cammie. It's very nice to meet you. You're new here, aren't you? I would know. I would know. Yeah, I can tell. You are on a trial membership, aren't you? I'm just guessing. You're not? It's Michael. Oh my God, it's Michael again. No, no, it's not. It's not your fault. I mean, obviously you didn't pick up on the cues for this gym and who our preferred clientele are. But it's not your fault. I mean, some people mistakenly labor under the assumption that gyms are for everyone. And maybe some gyms are, like some of the lower class gyms or whatever, where they just let anyone join. We are not one of those gyms. And we try to convey that by our name, Hot to Trot. That tells you, it's sort of subliminal, but it tells you the 3 things that are required if you're going to be a member of this gym. Hot, you have to be hot, and that applies to men and women. 2, you have to be a size 2 or less. I mean, that's a given. Trot, you have to be able to actually, run. Like you get on the treadmill and you run. You don't just stagger along, shuffling your feet, playing with your iPhone, going 0.3 of a mile an hour, like you see in a lot of these We Include Everyone gyms. And so I am guessing if you are not a trial member, because we are very gracious, we allow everyone to join on a trial basis because we are nice that way. We like to at least provide the illusion that everyone is welcome here. Plus, there have been a few lawsuits, and we're kind of required by law to let everyone join, at least initially. But during that time, most people realize, this may not be the gym for me. And the less desirable people sort of just weed themselves out, and we don't have to really get involved, which is wonderful. But I know it was Michael, because, and I've talked to Michael about this before, he just lets anyone join. I mean, just willy-nilly. He will let people like you, no offense, he will let people like you join without sitting them down and having the talk. Yeah. Okay, so Hot to Trot. You just struck out on all 3. Bless your heart. I know you try your best. And I know this is your first day, and this is not what you want to hear, I'm sure. You don't like it when people speak the truth to you. But I just have to tell you that I saw you over there on the Nautilus equipment, and I knew right away there was going to be an issue. See, at first when I saw you, I couldn't see your whole body. All I could see was your head, like above this partition. And I was watching you over there, and I saw that you picked up the spray, the cleaning spray that they provide here, and used the paper towels. Sweetie, real gym goers don't do that. We bring our own. Okay, those are really just out because we're required by law to provide them. So that was a dead giveaway that you were new here and just didn't know any better. And then you came around the partition, and I said, oh dear God, Michael has struck again. I'm gonna have to talk to this person. And it's a good thing I was here. Actually, no, it's actually not that odd because I'm always here. But I'm going to need to be a little intrusive. I'm going to be a little invasive here, and I don't know how you're going to take it. Do you really want to transform all this? I mean, I'm assuming that's why you're here. You want to change some stuff. Okay, well, great. My goal in life is to help people realize what all their flaws are. I feel like it's my calling is to help people understand how messed up they are. That's what I do best. So if that's what you want to do, then maybe your being here won't be so bad. And maybe within a few months we can get you looking presentable. Well, we can hope. I mean, it never hurts to be optimistic. The first thing we need to focus on, the number one thing when it comes to fitness and health that you focus on, the most important goal, your clothes. I don't mean to be blunt, but what are you wearing? What is that? It looks like you rolled through a yard sale or something. What are you wearing? Like, look this. What is this? It's just like a flimsy t-shirt. And it has something on it. I don't want to touch it. It looks like it would be greasy. So you're wearing a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, and they don't even match. They don't even go together. The t-shirt is green and the shorts are like brown or something. Okay. The first thing you have to focus on is how you look at the gym. That is not acceptable. So I'm going to have to say, if I see you walking towards this gym again dressed that way, I'm going to block the door. I'm not going to let you in because we've had this discussion. So you know now, before you come back, you cannot come back like that. Now tell me what you have. What kind of workout clothes do you have at your disposal at this point? I mean, in your size, I imagine it's a challenge, but what are you, like a 4? Oh, bless your heart. Oh my God. That's got to be rough. Well, I have my clothes custom made. Yeah, Kate Hudson makes mine personally. She even learned how to sew so she could make these for me. And she makes them exactly how I want her to make them. Oh yeah, I have 27 outfits available at any given time to wear to the gym. I'm the reason this place is open 24 hours a day. Did you know that? Oh, they used to close every night at 10 o'clock, and then the manager got tired of me hanging out around the front. People thought I was homeless, and they kept calling the police. So he finally agreed to keep it open 24 hours a day, so you're welcome. If you don't have access to anything to wear, I might be able to help you out, at least in the beginning. I'm certainly not going to pay for it, but I can let you borrow some of my old stretched out stuff. It might fit you. If you don't breathe too deeply, I think it would fit. So what else do you have that you could wear? Because obviously this is more stuff like this. Okay, until you go to REI and do some shopping, I'm just going to have to block the door. I'm really going to have to, unless you're willing to borrow some of my rags. You're just not going to come in here. Okay? Do we understand each other? Okay. Next is your hair. We're going to call that item 1A. Now your hair is very unruly. Look, it's sticking up everywhere. You have no product in your hair whatsoever. Personally, I wear at least 5 headbands at all times, and I keep 2 extra. I'm not giving them to you because they're custom made and they only fit my head. They would not fit your head, so you're gonna have to get your own. I suggest a wide headband, a flexible one like this, but wider because your hair is just so gross. It would help cover it up. It would help cover these roots that you have right up here that are really bad. So it would help disguise some of that, at least looking at you head on. People looking at you from the back they're just going to have to deal with it, I guess. So you're really going to need to go somewhere. I can suggest someone, a really good hairstylist. His name is Andre. He does my hair, and he's fabulous. He even agrees to come here so I don't have to leave the gym to go get my hair done. He's great. He's wonderful. He might even be willing to work on your hair. Maybe. Although you, at least initially, again, would be a very special project because your hair is just... You know what it reminds me of? when that landscaper people trim all those bushes around the side of the gym over there, they take all the trimmings and they pile them in this big pile out by the curb, and it just forms this tangled, gnarly mess like this. That's kind of what your hair reminds me of. Excuse me, it's been 5 minutes. Oh. I would take a picture of you, but you're not ready for this. Maybe in a couple years you can take selfies like that if you work really hard. Okay, so we've talked about your clothes, which is the first thing you need to address. And immediately after that, you need to work on that hair, because it really looks like a tangle of cut branches, and that is not a good look. You are never going to get in shape with hair like that, and you're certainly never going to get in shape being dressed the way you are. Okay, so you need to go to REI, Sports Authority, somewhere where they have decent clothes, and get some real workout clothing. Okay, so what brands of workout clothes do you like? You don't know? You don't know of any brands? Oh my God. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to REI, and there's a young lady in there named Tandy. I want you to talk to her. Tell her Cammie sent you, and tell her that you need the works. Tell her that Cammie said you need the works. And I would recommend doing it right after payday, like when you don't have any bills or anything, because you're going to need like a whole paycheck. I don't even care how much you make. You're going to literally need the whole thing. You'll thank me later. I promise. I promise. Okay. So we talked about clothes. We talked about hair. You're going to do all this, right? Because if I'm just wasting my breath, I need to get back out there on the treadmill. I don't have time for this. I only have 24 hours in a day to work out, and this is wasting my time. Okay? All right. Well, first of all, you need to take I'll try out of your vocabulary. Now that you're a member of Hot to Trot, you have to remember, sweetie, you give 110% literally every minute of your existence. Now, how often are you planning on working out? Did you do the 7-day plan? The 7-day, Michael didn't tell you about the 7-day plan? I designed that. I did. No, I'm not a trainer. I'm not, but I have seen literally every Denise Austin workout tape, even the ones that you need a VCR to watch. Yeah, I even actually went out and purchased a VCR and learned how to operate it so I could watch them. So I'm just as good as a trainer. My advice is just as valid. Just because I don't have a piece of paper doesn't mean anything. Well, okay, the 7-day plan is where you work out 7 days a week for the rest of your life. And it's that simple. I love simplicity. And you don't get much more simple than the 7-day plan. You just plan to work out every day for the rest of your life. And poof, success. Yeah, it worked for me. Now, we're going to have to talk about that bag. And let me see your shoes. Move the bag, I can't see. Oh, honey, no. Okay, take your shoes off. Yes, I'm serious. Take them off. We don't need to involve the manager. Just take your shoes off. Okay, I want to hold them. Do you want to get in shape or not? Okay, let me see. Come here. Well, first of all, you took them off without untying them. That's a big no-no. You need to learn how to take your shoes off. You untie them and take them off without sitting down. Okay, if you have perfect balance like I do, you can do that. So how's your balance? Stand on one leg for me. Oh, you couldn't even do it for half a second. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay. I see that you were trying really hard with these shoes. You made a concerted effort. You're probably driving down the street in your SUV. I know you own an SUV. Just by looking at you, I can tell that there is no other vehicle you could possibly own. You drive a big SUV. See, I knew it. You were driving down the street in your SUV, and you saw these other people out jogging, which is something that you probably didn't even know what the name of it was until just now. That's where people run. They just run, and it's for exercise. And you saw them wearing these brightly colored shoes, and then all of a sudden you felt the peer pressure because you knew that you were going to be coming here, so you ran out and bought you some brightly colored shoes. Well, bless your heart. You're really trying, and I give you bonus points for that. That's fantastic. You're putting in the effort. Unfortunately, you're directing it the wrong way. Okay, these shoes here are New Balance. That's garbage. Everybody here quit wearing New Balance in 2016. So it's completely inappropriate, completely out of style. So we're going to take these and we're going to put them in the garbage. Okay, then put them in the trash. Don't get mad. It's a process, okay? And processes sometimes are uncomfortable. So just be careful walking through the parking lot because sometimes people bust beer bottles out there. That's one reason why I stopped working out barefooted. That and the fact that Michael threatened to throw me out. And if he threw me out, I'd probably end up in an institution. Now, let's see your bag. Yes, I want to hold your bag. I might not throw anything away. It depends on what you have in there. Do you have something in there I don't need to see? Well, then let's see it. Give it here. Oh, it's heavy. This is heavy. Sweetheart, this bag has no name on it. It has no brand name. What kind of bag is this? It's like a no-name generic bag. You can't carry things in a bag like this. So I see you have a water bottle here. And again, bless your heart, you are so sweet. You're such a sweetie. You went to the trouble to find what you probably thought was an adequate water bottle. I can tell. Where did you get this? Okay, it's a Camelback. It's a, I give you points for effort. I really do, but it's kind of like those shoes you bought. Okay, these are so last winter. Nobody here carries these anymore. Okay, yeah, we've all moved on, honey. And I have a flow chart over there to show the different acceptable water bottles if you're interested. And again, you're going to have to tell Tandy about that while she's doing the works on you. Tell her you need a new water bottle too. We'll get 7 or 8 of them. I always have at least 50 of them available at any given time. But this Camelback, honey, we quit carrying this back in November. So I'm afraid this is going to have to go in the trash too. And what else? Oh, we have a pair of pants, like yoga pants. Is that what these are? Oh, bless your heart. I see they have the extra wide waistband so your gut doesn't roll over. Oh, sweetie. All right, these are Nike workout pants. And again, that is so passe, and we can't allow Nike in here. You cannot get a good workout in Nike clothing. So those are going in the garbage. And a tank top of some sort. It's all wrinkled. Don't you iron your workout clothes before you come? Well, I have to say it's half a step up from what you're wearing, but it's still not cool. Hold on a second. It's very important to keep your selfies up. It's like brushing your teeth. Okay, this shirt, if you want to call it that, were you planning on actually wearing this here? Okay, no. This is a brand I don't even recognize. Latitude. I don't know who that is. That is not. What will people say if you wear something like this here? No, garbage. No offense. I'm sure you're trying hard, but no. So what you need to do, when you leave here, you go get in your big old fat SUV. Go on over and meet with Tandy. Okay, I know she works this evening. No, I don't go there, honey. She comes here to me. Okay, everyone comes to me here. That way I don't have to interrupt my workouts to do tedious things like shopping or, getting my hair cut. I mean, who has time for that kind of stuff? It doesn't really fit in with the 7-day plan, now does it? I would say the third most important thing about your workout and getting in better shape is your makeup. Okay, can we talk about that? Are you sensitive about your face? Are you, like, if someone offers you constructive criticism, does it hurt your feelings? Do you get upset? Generally, no. Well, I'm going to take that as a no, you don't. Okay, your face looks like a thumb with a face drawn on it. No offense. I don't mean any offense by it. But we really need to work on your makeup. What's this? Hand me, let's see. You're holding that in your little sweaty hand. Give it here. Is this what you were drinking out there? I saw you were holding something. Why did you not have this in your out-of-style water bottle? Sweetie, no. No, no, no. Not only is this a bottle of water, which no one drinks anymore, it's not even a brand. It's not even like Podunk Evian. This is Sam's Choice. I don't even want to know where you got it. And look, it has condensation. It's dripping and sweating all over me. My body never has sweat on it, and I'm certainly not going to get it from your nasty bottle. Don't bring that back, okay? You need to dispose of that immediately. Don't drink it. That's bad. That's bad for you. No. Okay, well, you need to buy some real water. That's not real water. That's just chemicals. You can't drink that kind of water in here. It's disgusting. We're going to work on your makeup, and fortunately, I happen to have my makeup bag here. Let me see. No, I'm going to give you a makeover. Seriously, I can't let you leave here like that. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating for me to have anyone see you walking out of Hot to Trot looking like that. It's bad enough you walked in here looking like that. I have some BB cream for you. And it will sort of fit your complexion, not completely because you're so pasty, but we're going to give it a try. See? It looks light, but when it goes on, it blends into your skin like this. Now, I'm not going to do a whole makeover on you because I just don't feel like wasting any more time on you than I already have. But I'm at least going to make you look presentable from the neck up so that when you walk out of here, you don't frighten any children in the parking lot. We have to think of the children. Turn your head that way. Oh, I can see your profile. Turn back this way. I don't want to see that. I'll just work around it. Hold your head up. Okay. See, that evens out your skin tone, which you really need. Because you kind of look like a patchwork quilt. I have a little powder. And this goes over the top of that BB cream. I'm going to show you what it looks like. See? It's a lovely beige, unlike your skin. But this will help hide it, at least a little bit. Until you get over to Tandy and she can make you look a little bit better. Why would we discuss workouts and weights and how to use the machines and stuff? What does that matter? I don't really see how knowing how to use the equipment here would get you in better shape. Now, we're dealing with the fundamentals. We're dealing with the root of your problem right now. I wouldn't really worry about, actual working out. That all just kind of sorts itself out, as long as you look cute and look like you actually belong here, although for a while you're going to have to fake it because you totally don't belong here. I'm giving you eyeshadow. Hold still. It doesn't really match your shirt. It's purple. But that's because I'm going to call Tandy before you get over there, and I'm going to tell her to suit you up in some purple workout gear of my choice. I pick it, you pay for it. That's our partnership. Don't you know that? I pick it out and you pay. And then you look adorable. I don't mean right now, because right now you don't. I'm just putting paint on the barn. Liquid eyeliner for you. Hold still. And you should feel really privileged because this is my brand new liquid eyeliner. I haven't even used it yet. And I'm letting you use it first. We're going to put on a little bit of mascara. I'm not wasting my primer on you because you don't really deserve it. This is expensive mascara, and I'm not going to let you use the primer because you don't appreciate it anyway. Look up. You don't really have much to work with in the eyelash department, do you? You are so sweet. I hate that everything is so bad for you. Another gym? Why would you want to join another gym? This gym is the best gym in town. If you tell people you belong to Hot to Trot, you're a member of Hot to Trot, that's like currency. Are you single? See, if you're single, yeah, you definitely want people to know that that's where you go. Yeah, because that's like saying you work for Hooters and you have to make sure that they know that means you're not a cook, you're like out front. Because you can work at Hooters, but you can be a dog and be a cook, But if you go to Hot to Trot, you're hot. Everybody knows that. And after all, that's what really matters, right? Exactly. Thank you. Now, you look like someone who gets hungry often. You really, no offense, do you get hungry really often? Like your stomach just starts growling and you just go eat something? Well, okay. That's part of the 7-day plan. From now on, you're going to be doing a lot less eating and a lot more sniffing. But you're going to have to build up to that. I don't eat. Basically, I have not eaten since 1994, and that is the secret to my good health. I buy nutrition bars. No, we don't eat them. No, God, why would I eat it? No, that's silly. When you feel a little hunger pang in your stomach, you can open it up just a little bit. You open the package, and you just inhale the aroma of the nutrition bar. These are meal replacement bars. No, I'm not going to tell you where I buy them. It's a secret. It's very exclusive. You're going to have to show me that you can go without eating for quite a while before I show you where to buy these. The first one, this is my breakfast bar. Self-esteem, and I eat one of these because it gives me all the vitamins and nutrients. I don't eat it, I sniff it. If I get really hungry, I rub it on my cheek and I can absorb some nutrients that way. It gives me the vitamins that I need to take selfies every 5 minutes throughout the day. That's crucial. And then for lunch, I have this exclusive bar which was custom made for me, and it even has a port for sniffing it. You just inhale it like drug people do with cans of spray paint. You just inhale it and get a buzz. I inhale the better than you, and I get a nutrition buzz. And again, this one is rubbable. If you feel extra hungry, rub it on your cheek. You can do both cheeks if you're seriously hungry. And then you throw it away. Each one is good for one meal. And then for dinner time, I really indulge myself at dinner time. We have Snooty Life for dinner. Yeah, this one is extra decadent. It actually contains real food particles in here. I do not eat it. Every now and then, though, I do allow myself a little treat, and I'll lick it. I will sniff it, and then I don't bite it. I rub it on my cheek, and I might just sort of taste the chocolate on my tongue a little bit. But that's as far as I will go with Snooty Life, because this is actual chocolate, and it just makes you fat, so you don't want to do that. Now, I am very advanced. Like I said, I've seen every single Denise Austin workout tape, so I am very, I'm very knowledgeable. I feel that I'm more qualified than any of the trainers here. Well, they can disagree if they want. That doesn't make them right. Once you have mastered all these levels, like I have, you can move on to desserts. I allow myself 2 desserts a day. No, I don't eat. No, you're not listening. I don't eat them. Okay? Around 10 a.m., I take out one of my Lucky Charms bars. I have these delivered to me by Amazon. I'm not telling you where the other ones come from, no. If I tell you, I have to tie your shoelaces together and push you over. These Lucky Charms treats. And you sniff them. You open the corner of the package here. You open this part. And you inhale the aroma and the goodness. And then before you're tempted, you immediately run to the trash can and throw it away. So I do that around 10 a.m. every morning. And then usually around 11 p.m. at night while I'm working out, I will have a little sniff of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, these come from Amazon also. So, even commoners like you can get these. Now, the others you're going to have to build up to. You're going to have to show me that you can truly overcome hunger. And until I see that in you, I'm not telling you where to buy them. So you open the corner, take a good long sniff, and then immediately throw it in the trash. That way you're not tempted. No one else is going to see it and get tempted. It removes all temptation, but you get all the enjoyment of eating it. You just don't eat it. So it's perfect. Yeah, I know. It's a brilliant little method that I have worked out here. Oh, you have to go? What a shame. So tell me, how much time are you willing to dedicate to working out every day? How much do I think? Well, if you started out, I think you should start out slow. Like say 6 hours a day. You start with that, then you gradually build up. You do 7, and I never joke about fitness. I never joke about working out. Working out is the only thing that matters, which eventually you'll see, as you go along the 7-day plan. I would start you with 6 hours, and you can split it up. You can do 3 hours in the morning and then 3 hours after work. I understand some people have jobs. I do live in the real world. Okay, I know people have to work sometimes. I get that. So that's why I'm trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you. 3 hours before work. What time do you have to be at work? 8 o'clock. So if you come in here at 4, you'll have plenty of time to work out your 3 hours, take a shower, change clothes, put on makeup and jewelry, and go to work. Yeah, and what time do you get off? 5? Okay. Say you get here at 5:30, you work out till 8:30, you're home by 9. And that gives you plenty of time to get in the bed, get some sleep, get up and come back. And once you do that for a couple weeks, we'll just start doing 7, then we'll do 8. Yeah. I think it's doable. I think if you're willing to actually try, if you don't want to try, it's not going to work. But if you're willing to make a little bit of effort and a little bit of sacrifice, you could be a member of Hot to Trot that actually belongs here. Which, isn't that what we're trying to achieve? Okay, great. Well, I think you'll find that your gym bag is a lot lighter now. So here you go. Let's take out some clothes and the water bottle. Although, you know what? I forgot. This is a no-name bag. So, unfortunately, I'm afraid the whole bag has to go in the trash. When you talk to Tandy, tell her to pull out the Versace because you're really going to need it. Yeah, the Versace will override a lot of your other poor fashion choices. We need to kind of erase the bad mojo you've built up by coming in here like that today. So a Versace bag will go a long way towards that. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Look, just put it on your credit card. They have some. The first Versace bag I bought, I think, was $1,200. Yeah, it's, you make payments. It's no big deal. Trust me, you'll be very glad you did. Yeah, you can't get a good workout with a bag that has no name on it. My God. Okay, and you're going to be looking at some shoes. Although you can't go in there with no shoes on. Maybe if you just hopped on one foot into the store, they wouldn't give you much trouble. Yeah, but go straight there from here. I'm going to call Tandy right now and tell her that you're coming, okay? Well, I have to say, it was a pleasure to meet you. It's nice every now and then to talk to someone who's not in shape, just because it helps keep me grounded. I look at people like you, and it just makes me grateful that I'm in shape and I look nice, because I could look like you. I mean, no offense, but it gives me a boost to know that, there is a hell and I could be there. So thank you for that. Yeah. Cammy. My name is Cammy. It's wonderful. With an I. No, one M. Not Camry. That's a car. Cammy. Cami. How else would you spell it? Okay, look. I've spent enough time around you now. I think I'm good. I'm going to go work out some more to get this taste out of my mouth. So go on over, meet with Tandy. And hopefully when you come back, I will not recognize you. Okay, great. Well, have fun. And remember, all that matters is your looks. Bye-bye.